The last king's test. It was an extreme trial that had to be overcome with your body only. The floor of Gwahamun was a mess. The absolute throne was in the center while the kings were fighting each other. King of Beauty, Min Ji-won. The Maitreya King, Cha Sung-kyung. Supreme King, Yu Jong-ok. And the middle-aged man in the corner. He was the neutral king. The neutral king raised his hands as he met my eyes. The neutral king has abstained for fighting for the throne. As the name suggested, the neutral king wasn't greedy for the throne. Only the remaining three were greedy. One of the three was Yu Jong-ok, so the fight should have ended in less than a minute. At least, if it was the original story. The Maitreya King's leg split apart the air, while Yu Jong-ok's kick struck his abdomen. However, Cha Sung-kyung wasn't as damaged as expected. It was because all stats were changed to level 10. The skills were sealed, so Yu Jong-ok had to win the battle with just his flesh and memories. Min Ji-won looked behind them and saw me. I nodded slightly at her. We meet again. Yes. I didn't want to fight you if possible. Min Ji-won must have filled the other king's qualifications when she came to this place. It was great. I honestly didn't think she could survive until the end. If you don't abstain, I will attack. Try it. Do you think it'll be easy? We have to fight with our stats at level 10, with no skills or stigma. It was too shabby compared to the other kings who broke the city while fighting a while ago. There was a loud noise and Cha Sung-kyung screamed, Why? Cha Sung-kyung rolled around painfully on the floor after being struck by Yu Jong-ok's fist. It had been an equal fight until then, but something was changing little by little. Skills and stigmas couldn't be used, but Yu Jong-ok's attacks were getting faster and harder. It wasn't merely Yu Jong-ok's combat sense. Min Ji-won became surprised as she noticed. How? If I remembered correctly, Yu Jong-ok knew the loophole of the last phase. Maybe these messages were rising in Yu Jong-ok's mind. 400 coins have been invested in physique. 400 coins have been invested in agility. 400 coins have been invested in strength. The funny thing was that this battlefield controlled everything except for one factor. It was the use of coins. Constellation, Lady of the Brocade Sleep, questions the fairness of the scenario. Then immediately Dokja laughed. What is your question? It's a natural right to be able to use coins. The coins are the hard-earned work of the incarnations. They work so hard to gather the coins that they should have a chance to use it. Yu Jong-ok was raising his stats using coins. Oh, the stats increased with the coins will be reset after the scenario is over. So be careful. It's like throwing away his coins into the air. Min Ji-won and Cha Sung-kyung's complexions darkened once they heard the words of the intermediate Dokja. Perhaps they didn't have much coins remaining. It was natural. They wouldn't be able to save coins at the battlefield between kings. But Yu Jong-ok was different. Yu Jong-ok grew by breaking all types of hidden scenarios from the beginning and always carried an appropriate amount of coins in reserve. The third round, Yu Jong-ok had around 30,000 coins at this point. Now he had more coins in the original story, so it should be around 40,000. There was the loud sound of someone being hit and Cha Sung-kyung's body flew through the air. The Maitreya King, Cha Sung-kyung, is out of the combat. Yu Jong-ok looked at the nearby Min Ji-won. She jumped with surprise and hurriedly raised both hands. I will abstain. King of Beauty, Min Ji-won has abstained from the battle. Finally, Yu Jong-ok turned towards me. His angry eyes calmed down. It was understandable. If he took the absolute throne, he could control all the kings, and it would be a problem to get his little sister back from me. But would that happen? Yu Jong-ok. We aimed our swords at each other. I couldn't use any skills, so I had to rely on my flesh memories and my stats. For the first time, Yu Jong-ok's blade was visible. It must be a fake. He was estimating my stats and how much coins I had left. He was truly a prudent person. It was a trick to win by investing the minimum amount of coins. However, his pride would cause us a defeat this time. Because there wasn't any king in Seoul right now who had more coins than me. Coins possessed, 80,850. Who would think I had 80,000 coins? I laughed at Yu Jong-ok who was running towards me. I'll hit you gently, so don't die. Now's the time to spend big. I invested a large amount of coins into strength. 4,000 coins have been invested into strength. Strength level 10 to strength level 20. 5,000 coins have been invested in strength. Strength level 20 to strength level 30. 6,000 coins have been invested in strength, etc. 12,000 coins have been invested into strength. Strength level 90 to strength level 100. 72,000 coins have been consumed. Your strength has broken through the limits of a human. The achievement has been processed. You are the first to achieve a 3-digit level in strength. 30,000 coins have been acquired as a reward. I adjusted the power of my fist. A strike containing 100 strength was enormous. It would be difficult if I accidentally killed Yu Jong-ok. I felt the space around my fist bend slightly. According to ways of survival, all stats had different destructive power from the moment they broke through the 3 digits. How did it feel? Of course, it felt like I was a killer. It felt like my fist was holding a check for 1,000,000,001. Yu Jong-ok's eyes widened as he hurriedly used coins. However, it was too late. There was a sound like a sonic boom. Yu Jong-ok shot in the sky like a baseball being hit by a bat. Unfortunately, it was impossible to hit a home run in this stadium. The flying Yuzhong ping-ponged between barriers before eventually landing on the ground. Surely he wasn't dead. I ran towards Yuzhong with a bit of confusion in my heart. Damn, why did I do this? I should have used less strength. I carefully pulled Yuzhong off the ground, then... this was the main character. Yuzhong was staring at me with open eyes. He was still conscious despite being hit by a punch filled with 100 strength. Yuzhong? Yuzhong? His eyes didn't move. This bastard. Did he faint with his eyes open? Did I hit him that hard? No. I have to keep hitting Yuzhong in the future. Well, you'll be in trouble if you keep acting as usual. How can you say to kill me every time you see me? I slapped his swollen face. Somehow, I felt his eyes move whenever I hit him, causing me to feel nervous. In any case, he was breathing. The bones in his body were broken, and he was bleeding. It was a situation where he couldn't use the recovery skill, so his life could be in danger. I had to do my work quickly. Supreme King, Yuzhong is out of combat. Congratulations, you have passed all the tests of the Absolute Throne. The word in the air slowly disappeared. The temporary stats added by the coins are reset. All constraints of the kings have disappeared. The Constellation, Prisoner of the Golden Headband, has his hair standing up from the excessive carbonic acid. The Constellation, Secretive Plotter, applauds your actions. The Constellation, Demon-like Judge of Fire, admires your patience. 4,500 coins have been sponsored. I also heard the messages of upper-grade constellations. The Constellation, Lady of the Brocade Sleep, is regretful. The Constellation, One-Eyed Betrayer, has thrown away his eye patch. The Constellation, Founder of Hungmoon, feels grudge towards you. Of course, the kings of the Three Kingdoms blame me. Thanks to me, they missed an opportunity to jump into the narrative grade.
Oh, a surprising winner has appeared.
The intermediate Dokja looked somewhat dissatisfied. He had expected me to win, yet had won.
Well, good. This is the result. I'm informing all incarnations of Soul. Just now, a new owner of the Absolute Throne was born.
I stopped the intermediate Dokja who was about to launch the system messages. Wait a minute.
What do you want?
The Dokja's eyes twitched. You're too hasty. I haven't even sat on the throne yet. Shouldn't you ask me first?
You will go up now, so it doesn't matter.
I approached the Absolute Throne. At this moment, I felt all constellations observing the Soul Dome focus on me. The Absolute Throne floating in the sky slowly descended towards me. It showed off its golden charm like it had been waiting for me for a long time. I asked the intermediate Dokja, what can I do with this?
You can do anything to humans.
It was short but scary.
The Absolute Throne is just the name of the item. As long as you sit on the throne, you can become an omnipotent power. No one on this earth can stand against you, and everyone will bow before you.
The people looked at me enviously after hearing the Dokja's explanation. It was natural to envy me. Everyone had run to this place for this reason. The constellation, Lady of the Brocade Sleep, is licking her lips. Even the constellations. It was really pitiful and strange. They felt envious despite knowing the real identity of the item. I really disliked the constellations. Is that all?
Huh?
It's too good that it's ridiculous. I will enjoy absolute power on the land that I control.
Isn't it right to receive a reward in return for suffering? How many times have you almost died due to the throne?
So the throne can act beyond the constraints of plausibility?
What?
You're good at lying. Aren't you, Dokja? Won't the Bureau say something if you scam me like this? The expression of the intermediate Dokja hardened. On the other side, Bihong was looking at me with a pale face.
I'm tired of this talk. I have to finish this scenario. Now sit on the throne. If you talk nonsense one more time, I'll break the Absolute Throne.
Oh, you can do that? Then go ahead.
Huh?
I looked at the Dokja and the people staring before opening my mouth. I will never sit on the Absolute Throne. A terrible silence swept through Gwahamun.